Hi everyone, this is the design that we are working on today. This is a variation on the video I did recently. It's a design by Olsen Reis, and I just want to show you the difference. This is the one I did the other day. It has more of a border. The one we're working on today has a very, very small border. If you like these colors from the other day, this is Autumn, Spice, and Tiger Lily. Again, bigger border. Today we're going to have a much smaller border. And while I'm at it, here's one more idea for color. Black, green, and yellow. This is a really fun one to play around with different colors. I encourage you to do that. Now, this one we're working on today, I used a unique green that was from a unique dye lot, but today I'm going to use lime instead of this green, which I'm hoping will make it pop better. So we are going to use turquoise, and we're going to use lime, and we're going to use silver. You need 29 turquoise, 7 lime. See how much brighter this lime is? Hopefully going to be. Okay, what did I say? 29 turquoise, 7 lime, and 18 silver. I'm going to start out by stringing all of the turquoise across vertically like this. So you need 27 turquoise just to do that. So start out by doing that. Then we are going to start out on this bottom right corner here by going under and over full loops. I need to remind you about this. This is one loop on the loom. This is one leg and this is the other leg. So there's one loop with 2 legs. That's important to know for this design. It's called splitting the loop. Okay, so we're going to get turquoise and we're going to go under one full loop and over, all the way across, under, over. Again, I like to weave with a knitting needle. It makes a very nice tent kind of a thing so that you can put your hook underneath it fairly easily. So you don't have to do it that way, of course, but I encourage you to try it. You might like it. Okay, the next row is going to be lime. I'm really excited to see what this lime looks like. I think it's going to pop a little bit more than the first one that I showed you. So this row is going to be over one full loop and under one full loop, all the way across. Just like that. And you want to get your lime. Okay. That's as much border as we're going to have on this one. We're going to jump into the diamond trellis lattice pattern. So the next row 3 is going to be silver. Now in this row, we're going to go over one leg. Remember what I said? We're going to go over one leg, and then we're going to go under 4 over 4 all the way across. Under 4, over 4. Four, and at the end you're going to go over one leg here, just like you did at the beginning. One leg. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, etc. until the end. Okay, tap it down. The next color is also going to be silver. This is row 4. Let's see here. Row 4 is going to be over one leg, over one leg, under one leg. Then we're going to go over 2 legs, under 2 legs, across until we repeat this thing. So we're going to go over 2 legs, under 2 legs, over 2, under 2, etc. And at the end, we are going to go under 1. What did I do here? Oh, see that? You got to pay attention. I went under 3. Go back. Over 2, under 2. It's hard when the color is the same. You got to pay attention. Okay, when you get to the end, we are going to go look at, I did it again. That's all right. I'm like, how come my math isn't working? All right, I got it now. All right, so 2, 2, 2, and then at the very end, we're gonna go under 1 and over 1. I could edit that out, but you know what, people? I make mistakes. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You have to be careful when the color is the same. See at the end, under 1, over 1. All right. All right. We are on row 5, which is also silver. Silver is going to be under one leg like this. Then we're going to go over 4 and under all the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. You can see how easy it is to make a mistake because the color's all the same. That's okay. You can always go backwards. If you get to the end and you don't have it right, just go back and figure out what happened. Not a crisis. 4, 4. 4, 4. Over 4, and the end under 1. Just like this. How I knew I had made a mistake before was that this side wasn't balancing. That's how I knew to backtrack. So it's good to know that. All right, silver. Okay, pretty. We are on row 6, which is going to be lime. Lime is going to be over 2 legs, under 2 legs, all the way across. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, at the end, same, over 2, over 2. With your lime, oop, a little bit carried away here. Move this out of the way, move this out of the way. All right, get your lime. Okay, you always got to be packing these rows down. Okay, we are on row 7, which is going to be silver. And it's going to be over 1 leg, and then under 4, under 1 leg, and then over 4, under 4. All these legs, I'm telling you. Over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, under 4, 4, 4. Once you get started, it makes it a little bit easier to see where these 4s are. You still have to pay attention though. Okay, then at the end we are going to go under again, 1 leg. Tamp it down. The next row is going to be silver again. Keep on tamping these things down. Double check. Okay. The next row is going to be under 2 legs, over 2, all the way across. 2, 2, all the way. You're going to end under 2 like the beginning. Maybe twisted, seems like. Tap down your rows, untwist anything that looks like it's twisted. The next row is also going to be silver. We're going to go over one leg, and we're going to go under 4 over 4. Under the last 4 and over 1, just like this. Okay, the next row coming up is going to be lime. We're going to go under one leg, and then over one leg, and then we're going to go under 2 legs, over 2, all the way. Under 2, over 2. And at the end, we are going to go over 1 and under 1, just like here. All right, the next row is going to be silver. We're going to go over one leg, and then we're going to go under 4 and over 4, all the way across. And at the end, we are going to go over one leg like we did at the beginning. Right, the next one is also going to be silver. We're going to go over one leg, this one leg, under one leg, and then under one leg, then over 2, under 2, all the way across. Over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2. 2, and then we're going to go under 1 and over 1, just like this. Okay, ongoing saga, straightening these things. The next row is also going to be silver. We're going to go under 1 leg. Then we're going to go over 4, under 4 all the way across. Over 4, under 4, 4, 4. And at the end, just like here, under 1 leg. Okay, the next one is going to be lime. We are going to go over 2 legs, under 2 legs, all the way across. Okay, we are going to be starting 3 more rows of silver. Get your silver ready. Tamp down your rows. I think this lime is going to do well. Silver, under 1 leg, over 4, under 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, under 4. 4. Under 1 leg, like here at the end, after all that, over and under 4. All right, the next row is also going to be silver. We are going to go under 2 legs. and over 2 all the way across. All right, the next one is also silver. We're going to go over 1 leg, and then we're going to go under 4, over 4, all the way across. 4, 4, 4, etc. And then we are going to end over 1, just like there. Okay, the next row is going to be lime. We're going to go under 1 leg, over 1 leg, then we're going to go under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, etc. Oops. And we are going to end over 1 leg and under 1 leg, like here. Always have to do the end like you did the beginning. All right, the next row is going to be silver. We're going to go over 1 leg, and then we're going to go under 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 4 all the way across. And then at the end, we are going to be over, after we go under this 4, we're going to be over 1 leg. like here. Right, the next one is also going to be silver. We're going to go over one leg, under one leg. Then we're going to go over two, under two. And we're going to go under one and over one, like here. I'm going to tighten up these rows. You can use your knitting needle to straighten up your rows. They don't have to be perfect, but you don't want them arching too much. This pattern is going to constrict because of the floats. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but see how this is bowing up here? You want the lines to be more straight than that. You also need to do this so you have room at the end for more weaving that you need to do. All right, what row are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We are on row 21, which is silver. Silver, and we're going to go under one leg, and then we're going to go over 4, under 4. Under one leg, over 4, under 4. And we are going to end under one leg like here. Okay, the next row is going to be lime, and it's getting a little bit tight, and I don't think we should struggle unnecessarily. There's enough things in life that we have to struggle with over which we have no control, but this is not one, so I use a safety pin. So we're going to do lime. We're going to go over 2 legs and under 2 legs, all the way across. Oop. Oop. Okay. And the next row is going to be silver. Silver. We're going to go under one leg. And then we're going to go over 4 and under 4 all the way across. So over 4, under 4. And then we are going to end under one leg like the beginning. Okay, the next one is also going to be silver. We're going to go under 2 legs and over 2 legs, all the way across. There, like that. And the next row, excuse my arm, the next row is going to be silver again. So get your silver. We're gonna go over 1 leg, and then we're gonna go under 4 over 4s. Yep. Over 1 leg, this 1 leg, and then under 4 legs over all across. And then we are going to end over 1 leg, just like here. Okay. All right, we're going to get lime, and we're going to go over 2 legs, under all the way across. Or you could call it over 1 full loop and under 1 full loop all the way across. Gets pretty tight here at the end. That's why I like the safety pin. Some people use hair clips. Okay. And the last row is going to be turquoise again. And we're going to go under one full loop or 2 legs, and over 2 legs or 1 full loop, however you want to describe it. And it's pretty tight, so I'm gonna sew it with this thing here. Thanks as always to Olsen Reis, who made this design. It is a very delightful one to use and try different colors. Right. It's tight, that's for sure. Wow. I like this lime on here, I think. I do. So we are going to start to take this off the top right corner, pick up this loop, get the next one, pull the second one under the first one. Then I am going to put the first one back on the loom to keep the tension. Some people use binder clips for this same purpose. So you can use whatever you like. Put another one of these back on. Okay. Now when I get over to this end, oops, it's pretty tight. I use my thumb here to keep this down so it doesn't pop off. turn another corner. In the corner. Now, if you want, you can use the loop. If you did it this way, the first loop that I put on here to keep the tension, you can use that loop as your loop for hanging if you want. Voila. You have a loop ready to go. Okay. Get some threads. These guys back down. This guy back down. Go back down. Okay. Wow, that's pretty with that lime. Look at the difference. Here's the first one. This one has the lime. See how that pops? Pretty cool. It needs more adjusting still, but you get the idea. Isn't that pretty? Just want to remind you, you can play around with colors like this, or like this. I encourage you to do that because it's pretty fun. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day.